So this one, we did 45, 45, 90 last time, so this one's going to be 30, 60, 90. So theorem 4.5 states that if a line bisects the vertex angle of an isosceles triangle, so isosceles triangle has two congruent sides, then the line is also perpendicular bisector of its base, so it creates that 90-degree angle. Okay, so theorem 8.6 of a 30, 60, 90 triangle. This says the longer leg. So your longer leg is always going to be s square root of 3 this time. Your hypotenuse is going to be 2s, and then this is going to be your shorter leg, which is just going to be s. So your hypotenuse is always 2 times your shorter leg. Your longer leg is always square root of 3 times your shorter leg. So honestly, I would just memorize this picture, which is the longer leg, the shorter leg, and the hypotenuse. So find the length of x and y. So let's see, we have our hypotenuse always being 2s. Our shorter leg being s, and our longer leg being s square root of 3. So s square root of 3, the shorter leg we had being s. So you can tell by the picture that that's probably going to be the shorter leg. And your shorter leg always is going to be sitting probably next to a 60-degree angle too. Okay, so we know s is going to be 12, so to find this, we're just going to plug, so s equals 12, we're going to plug 12 in for s, so x is going to equal 2 times 12, so x is equal to 24, and then my next one, for y, we're going to plug 12 in again, so 12 square root of 3 for that one. Okay, so my hypotenuse always sits across from my right angle, so this is 2s. My shorter side is always s, and my longer side is s square root of 3. Okay, so we know that this side, 36, it should equal 2s. Okay, so if I divide by 2, s is now going to be 18. So that means x represents 18. And then this side, if I plug s in, it's going to be 18 square root of 3. Okay, so my shorter side is s, my hypotenuse, we said was 2s, and then this is s square root of 3 because it's my longer side. Okay, so if I look, I could set them equal to each other and do 4 square root of 3 equals s square root of 3, divide by the square root of 3 so they cancel. So s equals 4, but you can see that it's just replacing that 4 in that s spot. So s represents 4, so we know this side is 4, and this is 2 times s, so 2 times 4, so this side is 8. Okay, so my shorter side is s, my hypotenuse is always s square root of 3, and this is 2 times s, since it is my longer side. Okay, so we could do 2 times s equals 15, divide by 2, so s equals 15 over 2, so we know that d equals 15 over 2, and this one, if we plug s in, so f equals, let's plug s in, 15 over 2 times the square root of 3. That one's pretty ugly. Okay, so this is a right angle as well. This is the 30, 60, 90. This one actually is a 45, 45, 90. So if we have to look back our 45, 45, 90, let's go ahead and draw our triangles. So this one's going to be my 45, 45, 90. So we know it's x, x, x squared root of 2. And then we have our 30, 60, 90. We're going to say this is the longest length right here. So if we look back, our short length is s. We're going to say that's s. Then we have s square root of 3 and s square root of 2 for my longest length. Okay, so for 45, 45, 90, the hypotenuse is x square root of 2. So we know that x represents 18 this time, so x equals 18. So this is 18, which also makes a 18. Okay, and then if we look at our 30, 60, 90, actually the smaller side's down here, so let's re-represent our triangle here. So with the small side on the bottom. Okay, so we know that 18 is this side length here, so we're going to do 18 equals s square root of 2, divide by the square root of 2. So 18 over the square root of 2, but I don't like that, so I'm going to multiply by square root of 2 over square root of 2. So 18 square root of 2 divided by 2, so 9 square root of 2. So this b represents 9 square root of 2. And now we have to do the c. So we have s, or a, we just found s. So s represents 9 square root of 2. So we just have to put in the 9 square root of 2 into this spot now. So 9 square root of 2 times the square root of 3. So 9 square root of 6, because 3 times 2. So that is what c is.